Good morning. Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about components and interfaces of DBMS. Components and interfaces of DBMS. Components of DBMS. Some of the components are software, hardware, data, procedures, database access, language. Software, hardware, data, procedures, database access, language. Software is a set of programs used to control and manage the overall database. Software is a set of programs used to control and manage the overall database. This includes the DBMS software itself, the operating system, the network software being used to share the data among users, and the application programs used to access data in the DBMS. It is the set of programs used to handle the database and to control and manage the overall computerized database. Software is nothing but set of programs used to handle the database and control the database DBMS software itself is the most important software component in the overall system. This is the most important tool in the DBMS. Operating system including network software being used in network to share the data of database among multiple users. Application programs developed in programming languages such as C++, Visual Basic that are used to access database in database management system. Each program contains statements that request the DBMS to perform operation on database. The operations may include retrieving, updating, deleting data, etc. The application program may be conventional or online workstations or terminals. So overall, software is nothing but it is a set of programs to handle the database and control the database and also managing the database. So software, it includes operating system also. Operating system includes network software, maybe network software. This is used to share the data. Of the database between different users. Application programs are nothing but softwares. Next one is hardware. Hardware consists of a set of physical electronic devices such as computers, I/O devices, storage devices, I/O channels, electromechanical devices that make interface between computers and the real world systems, etc. It is impossible to implement the DBMS without the hardware devices. Hardware is nothing but physical components of a computer. Physical electronic device of a computer. These are I/O devices, disk drives, storage devices, electromechanical devices, etc. These all are hardware components. Hardware components is nothing but physical components of a computer. This provides the interface between computers and the real world systems. Hardware provides interface. Interface means intermediate. Interface means accessing, mediators. Interface between the computers and the real world systems. Real world systems. This is about hardware. Next, data. The main purpose of DBMS is to process the data. Process the data. Data is nothing but raw facts and figures. Raw facts and figures. In DBMS, databases are defined, constructed, and then data is stored, updated, and retrieved to and from the databases. The database contains both the actual data and the metadata. Actual data means operational data. Metadata means data about data. Description about data. DBMS exists to collect, store, process, and access data. The most important component, the DBMS. The database contains both the actual and operational data, and the metadata. Next one, procedures. Procedures are the instructions and rules that help to design the database and to use the DBMS. The users that operate and manage the DBMS require documented procedures on how to use or run the database management system. Procedures are the instructions and rules that assist on how to use the DBMS, and in designing and running the database using documented procedures to guide the users that operate and manage it. These may include procedures to install the new DBMS. Procedures are nothing but subprograms. These are used to install the new DBMS, new database management system, to log on to the DBMS, to use the DBMS or application program, to make backup copies of database, to change the structure of database, to generate the reports of data retrieved from database. These procedures are used to install the database. Procedures are nothing but subprograms or subroutines or functions to log on to the DBMS. Use the DBMS or the application program to make up the backup, to change the structure of database. This is about procedures. Data access language. The database access language is used to access the data to and from the database. Database access language, it is used to access the data to and from the database. Access the data from the database, send the data to the database. The users use the database access language to enter new data, change the existing data in database, and to retrieve required data from the databases. Actually, users are using data access language to enter the new data, update the data, existing data, delete the data. For all these operations, users are used to database access languages. The user writes a set of appropriate commands in a database access language and submit these to the DBMS. The user actually sets the appropriate commands in the database access language and submit these commands to the DBMS. Then we can retrieve the data or adding the data or delete the data, whatever command we give that performs. The DBMS translates the user commands and sends it to a specific part of the DBMS called the database jet engine. The database engine generates a set of results according to the commands submitted by user. Converts these into a user readable form called an inquiry report and then displays them on the screen. The database engine generates whatever the results we want from the database. That data can be translated into user-friendly, user-readable form, and that will be displayed on the screen. The administrators may also use the same database access language to create and maintain the databases. The most popular database access language is SQL. SQL is the most popular database language. Users. The users are the people who manage the databases and perform different operations on the databases in database systems. There are three kinds of people who play different roles in a database system. Users also the components of DBMS, one of the component of database management system. The users are the people who manage the databases, who involve the databases and perform different operations on the databases. These users are the components of DBMS. There are mainly three types of people: application programmers, database administrators, and end users. These three are the users. Application programmers. The people who write application programs in programming languages to interact with databases are called application programmers. Application programmers are nothing but who write application programs in programming languages. These persons are called application programmers. Application programs are nothing but, it may be Visual Basic applications, Java or C++. Whatever application they use to write, they are called application programmers. Database administrators. A person who is responsible for managing the overall database management system is called database administrator, or simply DBA. DBA is nothing but a person who is responsible for managing the overall database management system. He knows everything about the database management system. He knows everything about the database. He is the authenticated person or administrator for that particular database. End users. The end users are the people who interact with the database management system to perform different operations on database, such as retrieving, updating, inserting, deleting data, etc. Actually, the end users are the people who interact with the DBMS, who perform the operations, like retrieve the data, updating the data, inserting the data, deleting data, etc. operations they use it to perform. Another components are query processor. query processor. This transforms the user queries into a series of low-level instructions. Query processor transforms the user queries into a series of low-level instructions. This reads the online user's query and translates it into an efficient series of operations in a form capable of being sent to the runtime database manager for execution. Runtime data manager for execution. Runtime database manager. It is referred to as the database control system. This is the central software component of the DBMS that interfaces with user submitted application programs and queries and handles database access at runtime. Its function is to convert operations in users' queries. It provides control to maintain the consistency, integrity, and security of the data. Data manager, also called the cache manager. He is responsible for handling of data in the database, providing a recovery to the system that allows it to recover the data after a failure. Database engine, the core service for storing, processing, and securing data. This provides controlled access and rapid transaction processing to address the requirements of the most demanding data consuming applications. It is often used to create relational databases for online transaction processing or online analytical processing data. Data dictionary. This is reserved space within a database used to store information about the database itself. A data dictionary is a set of read-only table and views containing the different information about the data used in the enterprise to ensure that database representation of the data follow one standard as defined in the dictionary. Data dictionary. The last one is report writer. It is also referred to as the report generator. It is a program that extracts information from one or more files and presents the information in a specified format. Most report writers allow the user to select records that meet certain conditions and to display selected fields in rows and columns, or also format the data into different charts. These are about components of DBMS. The overall components are software, hardware, data, procedures, data access language, query processor, runtime database manager, data manager, database engine, data dictionary, and report writer. Then DBMS interfaces. Menu based interfaces for web clients or browsing. DBMS interfaces are different types. There are mainly 5 types. Menu based interfaces for web clients or browsing. These interfaces present the user with lists of options called menus. That means it displays the menus. It displays the menus that leads the user through the formulation of a request. Menus do away with the need to memorize the specific commands and syntax of a query language. Menus need to memorize the specific commands and syntax of a query language. The query is composed step by step by picking options from a menu that is displayed by the system. Pull down menus are a very popular technique in web-based user interfaces. These are widely used nowadays. We are widely used pull down menus. They are also often used in browsing interfaces which allow a user to look through the contents of a database in an exploratory and unstructured manner. These are menu based interfaces. Next, forms based interfaces. A forms based interface displays a form to each user. A forms based interface displays a form to each user. These are nothing but these are in the form of forms. In the form of forms. Users can fill out all of the form entries to insert new data, or they fill out only certain entries, in which case the DBMS will retrieve matching data for the remaining entries. Forms are usually designed and programmed for Navy users as interfaces to canned transactions. Nowadays, we are widely used form-based interfaces like Google Forms. We fill the data in Google Forms also. In online system, nowadays we are heavily used these form-based interfaces. Many DBMSs have forms specification languages, which are special languages that help programmers specify such forms. Some systems have utilities that define a form by letting the end user interactively construct a sample form on the screen. Generally, projects contains several forms and the result is reports. They generate reports. We enter the data through forms. We enter the data through forms. From that, we store the data by using or entering the data through forms. Then the data will be stored in the databases. These form-based interfaces are very efficient and effective. Third one is graphical user interfaces. Graphical user interfaces, GUI interfaces. The graphical interface typically displays a schema to the user in diagrammatic form. The user can then specify a query by manipulating the diagram. In many cases, GUIs utilize both menus and forms. The GUIs use a pointing device such as a mouse to pick certain parts of the displayed schema diagram. Graphical user interfaces. In Windows, we are using graphical user interfaces. Previously in Firstly, graphical user interfaces are not available. Now we are using everything by using graphical user interfaces. Natural language interfaces, NLPs, natural language interfaces. These interfaces accept requests written in English or some other language and attempt to understand them. Natural languages are nothing but it is like looks like English language. A natural language interface usually has its own schema which is similar to the database conceptual schema, as well as a dictionary of important words. The natural language interface refers to the words in its schema as well as to the set of standard words in its dictionary to interpret the request. If the interpretation is successful, the interface generates a high-level query corresponding to the natural language request and submits it to the DBMS for processing. Otherwise, a dialogue is started with the user to clarify the request. Natural language interface. This natural language processing looks like English language. It looks like English language. We can send the request and to the DBMS. These are the interfaces. Interfaces for parametric users. Parametric users such as bank tellers often have a small set of operations that they must perform repeatedly. Interfaces for parametric users. Bank tellers are the best examples of parametric users. Interfaces often have a small set of operations that they must perform repeatedly. Generally, bank tellers perform the repeated operations. They use it to payments and receipts from the users. Systems analysts and programmers design and implement a special interface for each known class of Navy users. Usually, a small set of abbreviated commands is included with the goal of minimizing the number of keystrokes required for each request. Interfaces for parametric users. These interfaces are widely used for repeatedly performed tasks. Those tasks are performed repeatedly. These interfaces are used. Generally, banking transactions. In banking transactions, tellers are used to perform repeated tasks. The last one is interfaces for the DBA. Most database systems contain privileged commands that can be used only by the DBA's staff. Database system contains privileged commands that can be used only by the DBAs. That means DBA can be the authorized person for the overall database management system. He used to authenticate or authorized the operations. Who performed what are the operations to the application programmers. These include commands for creating accounts, setting system parameters, granting account authorization, changing a schema, and reorganizing the storage structures of a database. Anything performed in the DBMS, the DBA must authorize all the operations. These are the interfaces for the DBA. Thank you.